they paid for. The state of Michigan and the insurance industry has a $24 billion fund of the people's money that they are refusing to cover. I have a son-in-law who has to fight, who is an auto no-fault survivor, and has to fight for what is owed him. I have worked in my traumatic brain injury business and had to fight for the people that had rights and had coverage, and the insurance industry constantly was trying to block them.
All right, thank you. Ms. Dixon?
Well, I think it's interesting. These three guys seem to be upset about the establishment. Maybe they should define establishment and how they would actually work with this mysterious establishment that seems to be elected officials that they are so against. I will tell you, I've already worked with people that are in government. We've already sat down. I would love to sit down with people across the aisle and talk about safe cities in this state, because it is so important that we are able to have safe cities for not only our communities, but for people who want to come to the state, because we need to bring at least 1 million more people back to the state. And one of the first things they're going to look at is safe cities. I don't think that anybody on either side of the aisle can argue that it's important that we make sure we work on that. But that's not the only issue I want to work across the aisle on. I want to make sure that we're always bringing ideas to one another, that we come back to a place where we can work together. This is the United States of America. Let's unite and let's make the best possible plan for the state so that families can thrive.
Yeah, very quickly, before we get to you, Mr. Urban, Mr. Saldana, your rebuttal.
Well, my definition of established is basically your entire campaign. If you look at, you're backed by Shirky, right? And he said the election wasn't stolen, and he wanted to hold hearings to implement red flag laws. Then you have the DeVos empire, the DeVos machine that's basically campaigning your entire campaign. They wanted to implement the 25th Amendment against President Trump. They abandoned President Trump, and they're backing 5 out of the 7 opponents of Trump-endorsed candidates. And so that's kind of like my definition of an establishment.
Time, Mr.
So
Saldana.
are you going to endorse Matt DePerno?
Time. Thank you. Again, hang tight there, Mr. Urban. Ms. Dixon?
How do you explain going to that meeting? I know you lied to the Michigan people that you did not go to a meeting to try to get the DeVos support, but this is your
That
biggest
was a
attack
restaurant
against me. It was not a
business
restaurant
association.
association.
Let's let her answer the question.
Kevin Rinke was there as well.
was Ralph.
We all went in individually and spoke. I don't think Ralph was there, but I know you were there,
James
and
Craig was.
Kevin Rinke was there.
I got
and
left
you
out
were
again.
and both Kevin Rinke and Garrett Soldano were looking for support from all of those same people that now they're so angry about. Sounds like sour grapes to me,
That's
sir.
time.
Sorry about your loss.
Mr.
Can't
Soldano, this
afford
is your
your
final,
campaign.
final rebuttal.
You want to go first, or would you like me?
Tudor, I wasn't looking for anybody's financial support. I didn't need it. I'm the candidate that's put his money where his mouth is. You wouldn't even be here
Oh, but you were
without the
there
DeVosses.
looking for their
one at a time,
support
I
please.
went to
then?
present myself to the Restaurant Association and for all those people to get to know me. The fact of the matter is the DeVos family owned you. You're our version of Gretchen Whitmer. You'll say
like the
anything
commercial.
or do anything to get elected. And
Why did you give money to
just
Mitt
be
Romney?
honest. Just be honest, Tudor. It's okay. Tell the people the truth.
You're the one supporting.
That's time. Thank you,
Time.
Ken.
Mr.
This is-
Let us
Sedano.
argue a little
I
bit,
had
guys.
clocked
Let
in
us
as
go. This is what the people
Mr. Kelly,
deserve.
thank you. I already have you clocked in as having used your
Yeah,
3
you've already
rebuttals
used
for
up your
the
No, I
evening.
did not. I have the third one. No,
No,
I
no,
didn't
you've
done
used
three.
it.
I've only done 2. I have 3.
We'll give you your time,
Okay, right now?
please.
Okay. Yes, it was a restaurant association. The very restaurants that I was standing up from the very
Well, maybe
beginning
they'll
in
comment.
November, and when you were doing your podcast and you were saying that you were standing up. Bottom line, I've been in the trenches with our fellow Michiganders ever since the beginning, standing up for them while you were doing your podcast, while you were sitting in the shadows
The
and
DeVosses
sitting on the
introduced
bleachers.
you.
And so here we go again with an establishment-backed politician with her lies, trying to sugarcoat everything. But bottom line, you weren't there from the beginning.
You were actually
I was.
there.
All right,
I mean,
time,
that's hard
thank
to
you.
explain if you're
Miss-
you, right?
Oh, fair enough. Folks, we are running out of time.
getting
So,
very close to
Mr.
your
Urban,
closing statements.
we need you to
one more
answer in
question
your
after
minute.
this?
Yes.
All right.
No,
Well,
there
you know,
won't-
this is the very reason
we
why
won't
I
have
need
time
to
for
be
another
Doug.
question, but we will have time for your closing statements, but we will let you have your
I'll do my
rebuttal.
last rebuttal.
Go ahead, Mr.
This is
Urban.
the very reason why I need to be governor, because I have dealt with situations like this in ministry where people are at each other's throats, where businesses are at each other's throats, and I've had the opportunity to bring people together. So when you talk about bipartisanship, I'm also looking at restoring unity to our party. I really think that I'm the only candidate that can do that. And you know, the way I will share that'll happen is when people came into our parking lot as a pastor, I never once asked them, Never once asked people, are you Democrat or are you Republican? I was there to help them. And so that's why I'm here, to help these folks
Thank
get
you.
through their issues.
Final rebuttal from Mr. Kelly.
Kevin, you said you put your money where your mouth is. Yes, that's true. You also had $40 million you had set up for the general election, and hopefully that goes to whatever candidate wins. I hope you guys get behind me when I do win. But I put my actions where my mouth is. And that's one of the biggest differences, standing up throughout 2020. Look how hard these people are trying to silence me. They're not trying to silence any of the rest of you. I got arrested. I got kicked off Airbnb. They are doing everything that they can to silence
That's
me because
time,
I
Mr. Kelly.
work with
Thank
my
you.
actions.
We have to get to closing statements now, so I'm going to toss it back over to Chuck. Thank
All
you.
right, very good. Time's always our worst enemy in these type of forums, but we're appreciative of the time that we do have. It is now time for your closing statements. We absolutely promised you beforehand, as well as tonight, that you would have those. We will do that in the order that you randomly drew for a couple of days ago. And closing statements. Mr. Kelly.
Michigan has a big decision to make here on August 2nd. When we look at our actions, we can look at the Mackinac Policy Conference, where the 4 other candidates here, they went up to the island and allowed the left to segregate them from the conference that required vaccine identification cards and COVID restrictions. I said no. Stand on principle, even if you stand alone, said John Adams. I will continue to stand on principle. For all of the decisions that I make will be what is guiding for the very best decision for the future of our state. My wife and I, we have 6 children. And we won't stand by on the sidelines and allow our country to go to ruin without putting up a fight. By my actions, I have been putting up that fight. I will continue to do that for the state of Michigan and the United States of America. Now is a very important time in our history. Michigan, on August 2nd, elect a fighter. Elect Ryan Kelly as Michigan's next governor.
Well, bottom line is we, at least most of us here, except the establishment-backed candidate, have the same beliefs and values. We're conservative, right? So it comes down to these 3 things: leadership, fundraising, and do you have the chops to go up against Governor Whitmer? And I have proven over the last 2 years and 3 months what I bring to the table, not only with leadership, with spearheading and getting Michigan's greatest asset involved and activated to get positive change throughout the state. And that was the Unlock Michigan petition. That was recruiting thousands of licensed election inspectors. That was helping these kids get back to schools, helping these kids get back to athletics. The list goes on and on. I'm not a career politician up here giving lip service. Bottom line, I'm the only candidate on this stage that went up against Governor Whitmer and won. I'm 1-0. And what I'm most concerned with is we need somebody who's going to be focused and spearhead and do everything that they can to go up against Governor Whitmer. You're going to be battling a court case. You've put your own money into this race. How are you going to fundraise in the general? Tudor, we'll just skip it because you've been sitting on the sidelines. And Ralph, my goodness gracious, I love you, brother. But I just don't think you have enough for the primary.
I'm going to
Mr.
do it with
Rinke.
style.
All right. Mr. Rinke.
We're all applying for the job of governor, and the governor's role is to run the business of the state of Michigan. And I'm the only candidate that has the size, the scope, the breadth of business for over 30 years. I've owned private companies that have grown in Michigan to be the largest in the state and some of the largest in the country. I've participated in 2 Fortune 250 companies that had significant numbers of employees. I've done it in automotive. I've done it in healthcare with my post-acute traumatic brain injury business and an autism services business. I've employed hundreds of thousands of people, and we have serviced millions of customers. I know how to run the business, and I applaud these other folks. We've got a great real estate salesman. We've got the best chiropractor in the state. We've got a radio talk show host. We've got a pastor. And then you've got a choice for who can run the business. That's me, and I'll look forward to being your governor.
All right. Ms. Dixon.
From the beginning, I've been running a policy-first campaign, and I've crisscrossed the state, and I've listened to you, I've learned from you, and I've presented my vision for the state, my positive vision for the state. We have 25 policy goals that we plan to enact by 2025. My vision is that people in Michigan will have good careers, they'll have better schools, they'll have safe communities, they'll be able to pay their bills, and they'll have safe and fair elections. I've been doing all of the work behind the scenes. I've gotten the endorsements. I have the police behind me. I have right to life. My opponents, what have they been doing? They've been talking at you. They've been puffing up their chests, and they've been running silly attack ads against me because they thought it was a popularity contest. They didn't realize it was about serving you.
All right, let's let her make her closing statements, please.
If you remember one thing, remember this. This year, there will be an epic race between a conservative businesswoman and mom versus a far left career politician
Time.
and liberal birthing parent.
Mr. Rebant.
Citizens of Michigan, what we have just observed is what we don't need in Lansing. We need someone who knows how to solve problems. You know, we've spent $22 trillion over 60 years to try to fix Michigan, and we have more hate, we have more anger, we have more frustration, we have more suicides, more incarcerations. And we've sent